If Taiwan falls, what collapses next? Would China's power jump a decade overnight? Would the world's most advanced microchips disappear in a single week? Could the US defend its Pacific dominance or watch a new superpower take over? Would Japan and South Korea rearm like never before? Could a regional conflict spiral into the first great power war of the 21st century? And what happens to the entire global economy when the island that keeps it running is suddenly gone?
China's claim on Taiwan goes beyond politics. It is a story written in history, identity, and power. Beijing insists Taiwan is not a separate nation, but a lost province, a remnant of the Chinese Civil War. To China, reunification is not optional, it is destiny. And every year, as China grows stronger, Taiwan stands at the center of a struggle between nationalism, democracy, and the future of Asia. Taiwan is not just an island. It is the beating heart of the modern world. In these factories, hidden behind glass and silence, Taiwan produces over 90% of the world's advanced semiconductors, the chips that run your phone, your bank, your hospitals, your missiles, your satellites. If Taiwan falls, global technology collapses. For China, Taiwan is the final piece. For America, Taiwan is the red line. And for the world, Taiwan is the hinge on which the next century will turn. China does not need to fire a single shot. They don't need to invade the beaches of Taipei. They simply need to close the island. This is the blockade scenario, the most likely path to Taiwan's fall. First, cut the internet cables. Then, jam satellite signals. Then, disable ports and airports. No food, no fuel, no trade. No communication. In 72 hours, Taiwan collapses economically. In 1 week, the world's tech supply chain breaks. In 1 month, the global economy enters a crisis worse than 2008. This is where the world holds its breath. If America intervenes, we face the first true superpower conflict since World War II. The United States has the world's most powerful navy, but distance is the enemy. China's military is growing faster than any nation in history. The Taiwan Strait would become the most dangerous water on Earth. Any miscalculation could trigger a war that drags in Japan, South Korea, Australia, and possibly nuclear escalation. But what if the United States chooses not to fight? This is where the New World Order begins. Without US intervention, Taiwan falls in weeks. America's allies lose trust. Nations from South Korea to the Philippines begin making deals with Beijing. A new message echoes across the world. The age of American dominance is over. The fall of Taiwan triggers a collapse unlike anything in modern history. Smartphones vanish from shelves, automakers shut down, eye training centers go dark, hospitals face shortages of medical chips. Military systems lose critical parts. In one stroke, China gains control of the world's most important industry. This is not just a victory, it is domination. China becomes the world's technological superpower, permanently. With Taiwan under its control, China gains access to the Pacific. Its military can now project power deep into the region. Japan becomes isolated. South Korea becomes vulnerable. Australia becomes dependent. The South China Sea becomes a Chinese lake. And globally, nations adjust. They pivot toward Beijing for trade, for security, for survival. A world led by China emerges. One where the rules are not liberal or democratic, but authoritarian, centralized, and strategic. The fall of Taiwan is not the fall of an island. It is the end of an era. An era where the United States shaped the world's economy, protected global trade, and defended the balance of power. In its place rises a new order, one where China sets the rules. So ask yourself, if Taiwan falls, what world will you wake up in? One shaped by freedom, or one shaped by power? because the war for Taiwan is not about land, it is about the future.